back in the game. No more gapping. Let's get this freaking video started. I know what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about what I noticed from people. I noticed with people, they don't have fond memory of things that happened in their life. Of course, they're gonna remember that when they was like 5 or 7 years old, they got like somebody called them a name. They probably got pushed down or bullied, or they get in a fight. They only remember the time they got in a fight, their birthdays or stuff like that. But they don't remember like a memory of them just feeling so good, learning this type of information, growing up, becoming the person they are. You know, just they don't remember that. They only remember like the so-called bad things, the troubling, because that thing caused such a shock to their identity that it became a memory. They don't remember the time where they walked by outside and they just felt so good, or they walked by, they picked up a piece of grass and they just felt good and they were able to kind of like notice it, you know what I'm saying? Or the time they saved a turtle on a road. They don't remember stuff like that. But they'll remember all the stupid stuff, even the bad things. They'll remember, you know, their favorite celebrities' birthdays and all that, because that's how their brain is. This is why people's depressed, because they have nothing to look forward to. You know, they have nothing to look forward to. They don't really do much. They don't feel like there's much. It's just the life. They scroll and they feel like that's what it is. But it's like, if they seen all this stuff on here online, that's a lot, it may seem, but why is it not enough to them? Because that's not real. They have not experienced it. Yes, your brain at a level can't tell the difference between the reality and that imagination or the visuals, but you know on a deep level that you really did not experience it. So you're going to feel empty because you have not experienced it or felt it. You're experiencing it through your phone. That is not real, bro. You think you're getting it from your fingertips. No, it's manipulated and it's fake. It's not real. You have to experience it in real life. You got to experience a touch of someone. You got to experience seeing the world. You got to experiencing being bitten by a bear. You got to feel the real experience. Nobody is experience anymore. This is why people are depressed, because they don't know how things feel. It's filled from a phone, fake dopamine. That's triggered. Now it's causing their body to kind of numb, because their body's kind of used to that comfort. It's just ease. So life is just like, what the hell? They're stuck in a wall. Like they're compressed inside of like a bed. Like they can't get up. Now it's become a detriment where they can't sleep. That is their dopamine. You know, they have to have a natural mindset of wanting to grow and expand, but they don't have that because they haven't developed that mindset. They haven't came close to. They're worrying about soothing their dopamine and trying to feel good instead of just experiencing and becoming a doer. Once you have this mindset of taking action and doing and enjoying the process of just doing the action, bro, and pay attention to life, your dopamine is going to be different. You're not going to get stimulated from all this fake stuff. You're going to actually want to do something that's of heart, that is for real, that has a true core to it. You're going to do things with true energy, real. You don't care about if you get money or this or that, because it's reality. You're tapping into its essence. You're not going to do it to look good for the camera or visuals. You're doing it for real. You know, if you get to that mindset, this is how you will improve. You're going to forget about all this stipulations or anything that is said on here, or all the crap or political crap. You're going to tap into the real essence. You're going to settle down with yourself and you're going to lock in. And then when you come on here, you can speak it out, because now you went through the experience. Now people are going to get curious because they never went through that before. They never seen it, which is beyond. Like, so yeah, bro, this is why a lot of people are depressed, man. It's like a chemical imbalance in their brain. It's like They don't go outside, like no sunlight. They're stayed in a room, dim light, dark, neon. It's not real. Their whole world is real, and that illusion cracks up and down. So their body constantly crashes. It can't really go low. It's like shh, and it just gives up on itself because there's no true force behind it. It's fake. You know? So the body and mind is running off that low energy. They need to go see the sunlight. They need to walk outside. They need to explore. They need to see something that's for real. Then they bring to be like, whoa, what is this? Now it's going to get curious. It's going to get excited. Oh, this is actually a woman. Oh my goodness. I feel her. Oh my God. Now they're going to get excited. Now they're going to get adrenaline. But they're scared to because they're not used to that. They need a simple scroll to feel good or have this 15-second of dopamine, but that's only going to not take you so far. You know why you're depressed? It's almost these constant highs and lows when you should just experience. And your brain is being accustomed to that. You wonder why you're just depressed. You know, this chaos, highs and lows, and you just get tired of it. You give up. You're just laying on the bed. You feel good or whatever, but it's like you don't want to get it. You realize how bad life is. That's what you think. But you haven't gotten up. So now it's like you kind of give up. You become a doomer. You got to see there's something ahead. You know, this is why people are, you notice how people who talk about their life, they're so happy, right? Because they remember it. They have something to look forward to, you know? They tell you about everything, even the most insignificant things that happen today, because they're optimistic. You know what I'm saying? They might not be millionaires. We get to this fucking thing, mindset that we need money. I mean, we need money to like an extent, but we think we need to become millionaires. No, we got to go outside and see for ourselves. We're not seeing it because what's seen on social media, people flexing. Oh, they got this money or they doing that. Oh, they went to this. Instead of just going somewhere that's close to your town that you've never been to or somewhere. But you're thinking so far ahead of yourself that when you can't get there, you just give up. You're like, you know what? There's nothing to look forward to in life. It's impossible. So you stay in that loop, that depressive state. Instead of trying, you trying to make you feel good because you're going to the unknown. You got to see a new world. But you're not giving yourself a chance because the mindset and your continuation of these habits, people are no longer optimistic anymore, man. They're just not. That's what I noticed. That's why they have no memory of things. They don't remember the fights they had or stupid shit or whatever or drama, but they don't remember any fond memories or they just don't remember, man. They're just no longer optimistic.